Hey, what is up guys, Claak here, and today I'm doing threes as a wizard cleave with a mage. In this game, I'm playing with a demon hunter. I don't think you can see it's a demon hunter, but I thought I'd show this game in just because I saw this mage even after we lost. I thought it was pretty cool. I just wanted to show you some damage that we could do as a boomkin. Again, I'm playing threes with a mage and Rush's shaman, and we end up playing with a Dis Priest and a Holy Pally as well. And we kept going through healers because they just kept leaving after every time we lost one game. And what's really nice about Wizard Cleave is we have a lot of single target damage, and we can swap whenever we want. And what we have that makes this comp really, really strong is our CC. I can Cyclone one target while my mage can Poly one target, and once we get DRs off on that person, we can pretty much just swap CC on the other target. So basically, I'd be cycling one person, and I would do it about 2 or 3 times, and once that's off, he would go ahead and poly my target that I was cycloning, and I would go ahead and cyclone his poly. I'm sure that makes a lot of easy sense for you guys. And right here, we get a lot of pressure. We're not facing the best teams at this lowest MMR we are, because we're like 1800. The teams do decent some stuff, but some of their teammates are really bad. Like that Shadow Priest wasn't too bad. He should probably be behind Pillar, but he was smart enough to mass dispel a CC on their healer. I give him, a little the clippity clappity clap for that. But again, we're not going to be facing the best teams in these videos. Some videos, some games we're facing decent teams, but again, I don't know. I don't even know if the people I'm playing with are very, 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 very good. But holy shit, the mage pretty much just one-shot that guy. But again, I'm just going to try to just show you the gameplay and just talk about how the season's going and what is so freaking strong right now. You guys want to know what the strongest healer is right now in Rush? Oh, I just gave it away. It's a Russia Druid. If you look at the top 100, it's all Russia Druids pretty much, any Druids. And there's some Feral and some Balance in there, but mostly Russia Druids. Russia Druid is by far the strongest healer. I'm kind of happy to see that. I'm definitely going to play some Russia Druid, so expect to see some games for that. Right here, we get a double ring. They both ran into it with their healer in a Cyclone. Not very smart. I think we hit him out by pure damage. Yeah, we hit him out by pure damage. It was kind of silly. Right here, our main target is going to go Mage. We could, as a Spell Cleave, Wizard Cleave, honestly, we should just try to hit whatever we can, but since they're in our face, we can just hit this Mage like no problem, and we can get our CC off like no problem because the Russia Druid's right in front of us. I don't even know what he's doing. Our Paladin could Hodge pretty much anyone he wants to stop CC going on to him. Our Paladin's going for a Hodge right now, actually. He gets cheap shotted. They started to go him. I sat in that ring because I'm batting. I could have got out of it. I was kind of thinking my healer was going to be able to dispel me, but I didn't realize he was right in front of me, getting pretty much destroyed. Right here, I just start CCing, and we overlay our Hodge and Poly into the Russian Druid. And again, we don't have a communication, so a lot of times you might see I might actually break out his Poly because of my dot. It was really pissing me off. It's just pure communication, and like I was just, is dotting even worth it? I don't even know if it's even worth it half the time, except for our main kill target. Just because of lame crap like that, because I can hit out the Poly, and it's very annoying, and it can, pretty much destroy the game. There's going to be some games in here where we overlap CC as well, so don't expect like perfect gameplay. Again, I'm just kind of showing you the power of Boomkin. Right here, I realize I'm not even informed. I'm not even informed. Come on, Hunter, go inform. Go for him. I mean, I should be in peel mode right now as well. Yeah, I cycloned the rogue while he's polyed as well. Again, another communication error. Got a full moon off. I should be able to go for a cyclone on this Druid pretty soon. Maybe we would have been able to get a kill a lot sooner than what we end up going to be getting able to kill. Right here, I think this is actually where we get the kill. Yeah, this is where we get the kill. We start to do a ton of damage, and right here, as a Druid, you can just kind of just sit there and do PvE. Just PvE the whole freaking team down, and just literally just lay into them and let them know who's their daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that. That mage just, like, we just totally destroyed that mage so fast, and we're so clunky. We didn't really do any good job of CCing anyone, cross CCing or Spellux. I don't even know who our mages Spellux were into. They should be into their mages, stop the polys and stuff like that. And my Spellux are very situational. Either if we're about to die, I'll use my beam to try to stop it. Right here, again, this is exactly what I was talking about. This is the best team you'll ever see. Look at this. When the Boomkin's just backpedaling, I knew we were going to win right away. It's actually stupid. I could go for another clone on Paladin. I'm actually about to bash him. And I actually wanted to hit Paladin a little bit. When the Druid went LOS, I was like, I want to hit him. But I just went ahead and cycled him because I saw my mage chasing him. And right here, again, we're facing Turbo. Turbo is actually really strong. Sometimes it's unhealable. Turbo has, like, I am so happy with the season. I know I hear a lot of people crying about heals being weak. As a Rested Druid, seeing Rested Druids heal, they do not seem weak at all. That might be the only class that's able to out heal a lot of things is the Rested Druid, but I don't think people are very weak here. I feel like it can be very balanced in a way, because if everyone's overpowered, then no, is truly anyone overpowered? I don't think so. Right here, I get a bash onto the Druid, and my mage is able to poly off that, and we end up killing right there. That Shaman didn't even pop wall or anything, so that's pretty much why he died so fast. And he popped Counter-Strike. He shouldn't be running Counter-Strike. I see a lot of Shamans run Counter-Strike, and I don't like it, but it's whatever. You know, it's everyone's preference. Again, I don't like it. Right here, I'm going to LOS because he did counterspell with me, because I'm not going to be doing anything when I'm counterspelled. I beam that Frostbolt, you know, I'm trying to stop some damage. Whoa, why did this come out? Going back into it. Again, sometimes I don't even know if it's worth to push in and try to get that CC, because, you know, the Warlock still has his, I don't know why the Monk became behind right there. He's trying to get the leg sweep or something. But again, sometimes it's really hard for us to get any Cyclones off, because most teams, we're going to be on lockdown. Against most comps that we face, the Druid's casts are always going to be like, you know, Again, as you can see right there, I hit the Warlock actually out of the Mage's Poly, the first one, and then he got another Poly, and I was able to cyclone off that because I felt really bad. My Mage actually gets a Poly on their Monk right here. We're starting to do a lot of damage. I see their Mage is trying to get a Poly on my dude. I stop it because this is our kill opportunity. Look at that, 468,000 freaking Wrath. I love how hard Wrath hits right now. I don't know about you guys, if you're playing a Druid, this is probably one of the best seasons to play Druid. This whole expansion so far, this is definitely by far the best season for Druids. And if you have a Druid that's on alt, go ahead and make him your man, because they're freaking amazing. Again, we face a lot of mages, it seems like, and warriors, again, are really strong this season too, so I'm happy because I'm leveling a warrior. I don't know if you guys watch my streams, but I'm leveling a warrior. And it's okay if you get locked. I honestly, I don't even try to juke anything, because if they lock me in one thing, I'm able to do something else in a different category. Like if they lock my Cyclone, I'm able to go for my full moon. So it's like, what are you going to lock? Are you going to lock both of them? If they lock both of them, that's fine, because if they're using all the kicks on me, my team gets a free cast, and my mage does a lot of damage if he's free casting. And again, here's a lot of damage. This game, we cross CC a lot of times. Right here, I got a Cyclone onto the warrior, or excuse me, Druid, and I'll be getting a Cyclone on the warrior as well, and we swap him really well. Right there, I got a Cyclone on the mage to stop, because he had Ironbark, and we're not going to do any damage through that because of the healer. We don't have any more CC for the healer, so I just Cyclone the mage. We get commanding shout, random ass commanding shout by their team. Again, we're not facing the best teammates or players. We get Hodge onto their Druid. We make him drop tree form. By the way, tree form is seeming like the way to go. Most, even the highest rated players I've seen run tree form. I stopped that Cyclone, but tree form just seems so strong because there's so much burst in this game. It's almost like you gotta go tree form to keep up with the burst sometimes. My mage is about to die right here. He's blinking around. I get a Cyclone on the warrior. We're doing a decent amount of damage. Again, we're not really worried too much about damage, just because the Druid has tree form. My mage shouldn't even went hard at all. I went ahead and Cycloned him again because he has Ironbark. We're not going to do any pressure during that. My mage, he blocks. I don't think he should have blocked. I think he would have been fine. Again, if we just cross CC, he would have been fine. And literally, this comp could be overpowered as crap if played properly because of our cross-chain CC that we can have. And again, I want to know what you guys are starting to think of this season. At first, a lot of people were QQing that healers are really weak. I want to know if you guys still think that. My Paladin actually got the kill right there. He hit him for like a 400k judgment, and he got the kill right there. And guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, my next video is going to be talking about Rested Druids and playing Rested Druid, and I absolutely love this season so far. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, get out there and pound them freaking noobs, man. Take it easy.